Beautiful souls. Feels so good to be back. If you're new to my world, welcome to my channel. My name is Nekole Amber. I am so many different things. I'm so many different things at this point. I am a parenting coach. I'm a soul alignment mentor, and I'm also a licensed pediatric occupational therapist. So the goal and the hope and the vibe of this channel is that I really want to support you on your motherhood journey, your parenthood journey. What's up, dads? But truly, this channel is all about supporting you through parenthood because let's be honest, it's not easy. So I will be offering tools, tips, suggestions when it comes to child development, when it comes to my perspective as mama to help you along in your beautiful journey. So if that sounds like something you're into, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button below. Okay, so this video I'm very excited about because these are things when I reflect back on, I wish I knew before I became pregnant. So it's going to be split into two beautiful videos. So this is part one today. Let's start with the 5 things I wish I knew before I became pregnant. All right, before we dive into number 1, I want to shout out today's sponsor, which is Babylist. Okay, mamas to be, friends of mamas to be, Babylist. Have you heard of Babylist? If you don't live under a rock, you probably know about Babylist. I only wish I knew about Babylist when I was pregnant with Kai like 6 years ago. I didn't, and I'm really sad. So Babylist is just like the place to build a registry, to shop for someone else's registry, because they just do a beautiful job of making it really, really easy. When you go to Babylist, first of all, it takes like 30 seconds to set up a registry or find someone else's. But if you are pregnant or soon to be pregnant, what I love about Babylist is if you go to any other website, you can add a Babylist button. It's like an extension. So it goes on your web browser. And if you find an item on another site, you can just click add to Babylist registry. How easy is that? So that way your registry doesn't have like 6 different parts and it's in 6 different shops. You get to do everything from one place. So think of any of the big name brands that you know. All that information gets aggregated on Babylist. What I also love is that they do price comparison. So they'll do a price match. So say you're looking for a stroller and that stroller is found in 5 different locations, 5 different shops. Babylist is going to show you the cheapest place where it is being sold, which I really love. And you can also add that to your list. Genius. They have an easy to use app. Babylist also offers a buy now, pay later option, most notably with Klarna, to help ease the financial burden of preparing for a baby because we all know it's some coin to get all of the stuff set up at one time. And additionally, Babylist has registry consultants available to help new parents figure out what they actually need because it's so easy to see everybody else with the most beautiful, glorious things. And I will tell you, after 2 kiddos, you don't need 80% of the stuff that you think you need. So if you want to save money, like I love that they have these options available for you to make it simple, to make it fast, to make it easy, and to really make it a process in which you're not getting a bunch of stuff that you don't actually need or won't actually use. So if you're interested in learning more about Babylist or you're ready to set up your registry, just head to the link in my description box. You can sign up there, set up your registry, share it with all of your friends, or you can shop the Babylist products directly through this link below. All right, guys, let's jump into things I wish I knew before I became pregnant. Number 1, first and foremost, this is probably the biggest one. Let's just jump off with it. Trust your intuition. Please do not let other people's crappy stories about things that happened to them or when they were pregnant, they did this, that, and the other affect you, because everybody's got an opinion. Everyone's got a story. At the end of the day, please stay true to what feels right, what feels good for you and your little one. And I say this with love, but this even goes for your medical team. You know, we go to them with all the trust in the world, of course, like best intentions. They want what's best for your baby. But sometimes the way they go about things maybe out of alignment with what it is you're seeking. I will give you a quick example of this. My OBGYN proceeded to tell me at like week 32 or 33 of my pregnancy, when I refused the flu shot, that she had a mother who refused the flu shot while pregnant, and she had to intubate her. She was on a ventilator and it was so awful and she almost died. And man, that's just not the way, right? So whether it is fear tactics, whether it is other people trying to influence you to do something that just doesn't necessarily feel good, please stick to your intuition, all right? Like, you will know, you will feel in your soul if something is calling you, if something is right for you, and you will also know if it doesn't feel good. At the end of the day, nobody understands you the way you do, and nobody is as connected to the baby growing inside of you than you. So honor that first and foremost, and accept support and guidance as it feels fit. Okay, so the second thing I really want to share with you guys is that pregnancy can be a trigger. If you've been pregnant before, then you understand this, but a lot of times pregnancy can be a mirror for things that either we haven't healed or sometimes what other people haven't healed. So whether that's unclear or weak boundaries, sometimes people think they can just come in and tell you all the things and give you unsolicited advice. Or maybe people have wounding around their process with their pregnancies, or, things that they wish they could have done differently, and seeing you pregnant might trigger that. All of this to say, try to be aware of the fact that this pregnancy may bring things up, and that if we can hold compassion for ourselves and hold compassion for other people, it's going to make this experience that much more enjoyable. Third thing I wish I knew before I got pregnant is to surrender to the ups and downs of growing a baby, because they're just going to exist. There are going to be glorious days where you feel like Snow White skipping through the forest. All is beautiful, all is glorious. You are growing an incredible soul within your womb. There are days you may feel sick, exhausted, pushed to your threshold, wanting it all to be done right here, right now. At the end of the day, we don't have a whole lot of control over this process, but the thing we can do is control our reaction to what is being presented to us. So the more we can surrender, the more we can breathe through this, the more that we can accept there will be ups, there may be downs, the more we can enjoy this. The next thing, and this is a big one, is watching your body change so drastically throughout the pregnancy is both so beautiful and profound, but it can also be very startling, and it may require an adjustment period. I will say that for me personally, deep gratitude is on the other side of it all. While our body is housing and growing this gorgeous baby, it's gotta stretch, it's gotta expand, it's gotta move, and then we heal, right? And then if you choose to breastfeed, you're nursing and your body's changing again. But I hold so much gratitude being on the other end of this after 2 children. I've never been so in awe of my body, and I've never held the depth of gratitude that I do now for my body and all that it has done and continues to do to keep me safe, to keep my baby safe and healthy. Like, whew, if you can tap into that gratitude, again, it just makes this journey that much more beautiful. So this is the last one before part 1 ends, and you can head over and watch part 2. This is what I want to leave you with. I alluded to it previously, but it's that we aren't in control, like not even a little bit, when it comes to when our baby shows up, earthside. We like to think that we are. We like to think that that due date is like the end all be all. And it may seem obvious, but when it gets closer to that date and every day feels like a lifetime, again, if you could just breathe, surrender, and trust, like your baby is going to come when he or she is ready to come. And whenever that is, can you trust that you will have support, you will have love, you will have guidance to help kick your motherhood journey off in the best possible way? Because that for me was such a release, like I don't have to control this. I can't control this, but I can tap into my excitement for when it comes. I can tap into my support system to help me breathe and manage the pain, the anxiety, all the other things that come with end of pregnancy and threshold of beginning in motherhood. Lean into that, because again, it just makes it so much more enjoyable. So I hope these first 5 tips were helpful for you. If you are going to become pregnant soon, trying to conceive, just became pregnant, or maybe even pregnant a second or a third time, because we kind of forget these things as each pregnancy is so different. But I would encourage you to head over to part 2. I will link it in the description box below. And again, check out Babylist. The link is in my description box. Everything you need is there, and I'm excited. I'm so excited to support you guys through my videos and through our dialogue, through your motherhood journey and beyond. Sending you all of the love, and I will catch you in the next video.